Welcome to my TED Talk. PetLand is fucked up, and here's why.
So there is one back there that it looks like he's not getting enough to eat. Maybe the other ones are bullying him and stuff like that. He just looks a little skinnier. Maybe that's the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's probably him. She said that it definitely looked like it was dying, and obviously that was concerning. So I was very interested in being able to come in and get it if you guys still had it. Did you guys take it out of the enclosure? Is it in the back, or do you guys have it on display still?
So all of our reptiles are in enclosures, but they are on display as well.
Okay, so the one that's dying is still in there?
Yes.
Okay, how much is that dragon, or would you be willing to, would you consider turning it over to me for free, since I'm technically going to be nursing it back to health, obviously at no expense to you?
I don't think we can do it for free, just because we have the ability to nurse it back to health. Like, we could try to nurse it back to health as well.
I understand. Yeah, I just figured I know that you guys are really busy, so you probably won't be able to nurse it back to health before it would possibly pass away. So you guys would probably lose the sale anyway. So I was just wondering if perhaps you could do what was possibly in its best interest in just turning it over to.
Yeah, let me ask somebody real quick.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You still there, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
So we did have a vet come in and look at it apparently, and he did say that he's probably not going to make it. But they did say we could turn him over to you for free, just because, but we don't want him to die in your care kind of thing. But if you are prepared for that, then I totally understand.
I mean, since he is still on display in your store for sale, I don't think he's going to obviously survive there. So I would definitely like to just give it a shot. I really appreciate it. We'll be in probably within the next hour and a half. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know where to begin with this. So I got a message today from someone that I used to work with, and they said that they were in the PetLand in Florence, Kentucky, and that there was a bearded dragon that didn't look right to them, and they were definitely right. It did not look right to them at all. I'll put a picture up of what the bearded dragon looks like. We called them, and the pet store is releasing the bearded dragon to me for free. So which means they're taking a loss for it, which is good that they're releasing it to me, but that does not mean in any way that I am not going to put them on blast for what's happening, because they had this animal on display in their pet store, which is disgusting. So I'm on my way right now to Florence, Kentucky. First, I'm picking up Tori from PugPibbleHedgie, if you know her channel. She's coming with me. I don't know if this thing's gonna make it. Actually, we'll start out by saying this. If it makes it, it is a straight up miracle. I've never seen a bearded dragon look this bad in my entire life, and I've rehabbed quite a few bearded dragons and, been in reptiles for quite a bit of time now, and I've never seen a bearded dragon that's ever looked anything like as bad as this one does. It doesn't even look like it's alive. So I'm not expecting very much from it, but if worse comes to worse, I'll just get it hydrated and then take it to the vet first thing in the morning and see if there's anything that can be done, or get it euthanized because it's just too far gone. We're gonna go and get this bearded dragon, if it's even still alive, by the time we get there. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, Jesus.
There is no way this is still alive. Yeah, that's dead. He looks like he's in there for forever. Does corporate dictate what you keep these guys on? Okay, because I was gonna say sand is usually really bad for them, so just
Do they usually
so
make you guys keep them on the floor when they're sick? There's no area for them?
We usually put them in the back. We were gonna do it today since the vet came in and checked them, because the vet came in today.
Mm-hmm.
But so then you called, and I was like, okay, well, I'm just leaving them out here for now because I don't want it to change the environment, just to stress them out or something like that. So
okay, so apparently this is still alive. By how? No idea. So gonna try to hydrate it, but oh my god. Hi. I'm gonna open your mouth and try to give you some water. Kind of water. Special water.
Oh, poor Peanut.
Can't even hold his head up.
He's like a skeleton,
This tube isn't even gonna fit in his mouth. I had no idea how small he was. I don't even know how I'm gonna open his little mouth. I'm afraid I'm gonna break him. If I take this to the vet tomorrow, they're just gonna have me euthanize it. I'm gonna be completely real with you.
He's literally a skeleton. Like, I don't understand how they even managed to ignore him for that long.
Do you want more?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we're not. I'm gonna cry. This is so sad. Want some?
Like, he looks like he's just been slowly decaying in there. He didn't even flinch when that other one walked on his face.
I know, and I couldn't see him breathing, so it's like, how do you even...
You still really can't. Like, am I blind?
Lawrence, Kentucky turned it over to me.
Oh man, I don't know that it's gonna make it.
Yeah, I'm not assuming that it is.
Yeah. Are you soaking it?
Yeah, I soaked it, and I gave it a little bit of lactated ringer orally.
Right. Do you have any critical care or anything?
I do. I have it with me. But
Okay.
I didn't know how safe it was to give it when he was like super dehydrated.
Well, hydrate him and then and soak him and try to get a little food into him and warm him up. Man, he looked bad.
Yeah.
If it's doing okay, they'll put him in the incubator tomorrow.
Okay.
And warm him up. All right.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
And, hey, if something happens, let me know.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so there Tori goes. She's going in to get hot water from Speedway if they have it. Hopefully they do. So I can make critical care and give him a little bit of critical care right now. And then I'll give him some more later. This is not gonna happen, but we'll try.
Probably like, that's the first time I've eaten since I've been in that damn store.
It's the first time I've eaten since I've hatched. See, like, the vet could have done this. Like, come on.
Yeah. The fact that they didn't and were just like, it's gonna die, is really frustrating.
It's Friday, and I just wanted to stop in and say what has gone on since then. So obviously Jack passed away. We ended up naming him Jack Skellington because he was so thin. And I posted something on Twitter about him and contacted PetLand, and they sent someone from corporate out to investigate the store. And they just basically gave me the generic, oh, pet safety is our #1 priority and we'll get this fixed. They came back and said that the employees involved were going to be reprimanded, which I'm kind of upset about in a way because it's not all the employees' fault. I'm really glad that they turned over the dragon when it needed help, but also I know that they should have been caring for it before then. But also corporate is the one who dictates what goes in the enclosures. They're the one in charge of training their employees, and I just think it's disgusting that the animals are being kept like that in any situation, because obviously this is what happens when animals are being kept improperly. If you ever see an animal at a pet store like this, please never offer to buy it. always ask them to turn it over to you for free, and if they don't, call corporate, demand that it sees a vet, and just really just keep at them until something happens. You just can't let this go unnoticed. And if you also want to help, you can also not buy animals from pet stores. Buy them from local breeders and responsible breeders. Adopt animals rather than, you know, getting them from stores. You can also find animals being rehomed on Craigslist or on Facebook. Never give pet stores money for animals. It just promotes bad things like this happening. I'm really upset about Jack, but obviously I wasn't expecting him to make it anyways. If anything, I've told corporate PetLand they need to get their dragons off of substrate. Will they? Probably not, but I've done all I can do, and this is a big reason that they should. Another thing that's happened is after I posted the Twitter post, there's been a lot of people leaving bad reviews for them on Google, and there was over 100 when I looked the first time, and they removed every single one of them, including mine. And I think that's disgusting. They went from, I think, almost 4 stars down to 1.9 when I looked, and there's still bad reviews coming in, and as they're coming in, they're removing them. So it's just disgusting that they're able to do that. They have a Yelp page now, and I put a review on there, and hopefully they can't remove that, because I want people to be able to know who weren't in this situation. I don't want this to go unnoticed by everyone. I want, even if just one person looks at my Yelp review and is like, oh my God, that's terrible, and doesn't go, then I know that maybe at least something came out of this. Please don't buy animals from pet stores. We can help this not happen anymore if we stop supporting them. PetLand, do better. Buy your animals. You're supposed to be for the animals, but I tell you what's wrong. Everyone tells you what's wrong, and you don't. You don't change at all, and that doesn't mean you want what's best for the animals. That means you want what's best for you. So that's pretty messed up for a pet store. That's all.